This is Sean 1113 with your NCAA Tournament 2022 picks. Round of 64, first four, 68. I'm very excited about this year. And like I said, this year I'm going to do a little different from ESPN.com. And also, I'm going to pick as we go. I'm going to take my picks as we go down. As we go down the line. And like I said, this is a little different from what I usually do. And so here we go, round of 64. We're going to go to the West region. Gonzaga versus Georgia State. I'm picking Gonzaga. Boise State and Memphis, picking Boise State. Connecticut and New Mexico State, I'm picking Connecticut. Arkansas and Vermont. This is a game that I'm going to pick Arkansas here. I would not be shocked if Vermont wins that game. Alabama, against Rutgers and Notre Dame. One of the first four picks I'm going to make. I'm going to pick Rutgers to beat Notre Dame in that one. But I'm picking Alabama to move on, regardless. Texas Tech, let me see here, and Montana State. Ooh. I'm going to pick Texas Tech here, since they're playing hot right now. Michigan State and Davidson. I'm going to say Davidson. Duke and Cal State Fullerton, picking Duke. Then I'm going to the South going to the South region. Arizona against Wright State and Bryant. In the first four, I'm going to pick Wright State over Bryant. But I'm picking Arizona regardless. Seton Hall and TCU, picking Seton Hall. Houston and Alabama Birmingham, UAB, picking Houston. Illinois, I'm sorry about that. I'm just trying to read this. Illinois and UTC, picking Illinois. Colorado State and Michigan. I don't think Michigan has any business in this tournament, but I'm picking Colorado State. Tennessee and Longwood, taking Tennessee. Ohio State versus Loyola at Chicago, taking Loyola there. Villanova and Delaware State, picking Villanova. Now I'm going to go to the Midwest region of Kansas, Texas Southern, Texas Corpus Christi. In the first four, I'm going to pick Texas Southern, but I'm picking Kansas. San Diego State against Creighton, picking Creighton. Iowa and Richmond, picking Iowa. Providence and South Dakota State, picking Providence. LSU and Iowa State, picking Iowa State. Wisconsin and Colgate, picking Wisconsin. USC and Miami, picking USC. And Auburn versus Jacksonville State, taking Auburn. And finally, we go to the East region. Baylor versus Norfolk State, picking Baylor. North Carolina and Marquette, I'm picking North Carolina. St. Mary's versus Wyoming and Indiana. I'm picking Wyoming to win that final first four game, but I'm picking St. Mary's to win. UCLA, LA, and Akron, picking UCLA. Texas and Virginia Tech, picking Texas. Purdue and Yale, picking Purdue. Murray State and San Francisco, picking Murray State. And Kentucky versus St. Peter's, picking Kentucky. Murray State might be the one pick that you might want to watch out for, in my opinion. Now let's go back to the West in the final 8 teams. Gonzaga versus Boise State, picking Gonzaga. Yukon versus Arkansas. I'm going to actually pick Yukon here. Alabama and Texas Tech, picking Texas Tech. Duke and Davidson, picking Duke. Now out to the south. Arizona and Seton Hall, picking Arizona. Houston and Illinois, picking Houston. Sorry. Colorado State and Tennessee, I'm picking Tennessee. And then Loyola, Chicago, and Villanova, picking Villanova. Back to the Midwest region. Kansas and Creighton, kicking Kansas. Iowa and Providence, I'm going to pick Providence. Should be a close one. Iowa State and Wisconsin, picking Wisconsin. And USC and Auburn, picking Auburn. Then at the east, back to the East region, Baylor and North Carolina, picking Baylor. St. Mary's and UCLA, picking St. Mary's. Texas and Purdue, picking Purdue. And then Murray State and Kentucky, picking Kentucky. Now we go to the Sweet 16. Here, Gonzaga and Yukon, picking Gonzaga. Wouldn't be shocked if, would not be shocked though if Yukon won that game though. Texas Tech and Duke. Ooh, I'm gonna pick Texas Tech to beat Duke. Then Arizona versus Houston. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna pick Houston. Tennessee and Villanova, picking Tennessee. Baylor and St. Mary's, picking Baylor. Purdue and Kentucky. This is a tough one. I'm going to actually pick Purdue. Wisconsin and Auburn, picking Auburn. And then Kansas and Providence, kicking Kansas. Now you go to the Elite Eight. Gonzaga and Texas Tech, picking Gonzaga. Houston and Tennessee, picking Houston. Then Baylor and Purdue. I'm going to pick Purdue. And then Kansas and Auburn. I'm going to pick Kansas. There's your final four picks. Gonzaga, Purdue, Houston, and Kansas. Now, I'm going to pick Purdue here. Then I'm going to pick Kansas. And then Kansas will win it all. And then the tiebreaker is 80-76 Kansas. That's it. Final four picks are Gonzaga, Purdue, Houston, and Kansas. Let me submit to save it. There it is. But that is my NCAA March Madness pick. Thank you for joining me. You can agree or disagree. And agree or disagree, please comment, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for all videos on this content. And thank you for watching. And please, by all means, stay encouraged no matter what.